Welcome to Artisan Heirloom Foods. I'm Sarah, and today I want to talk about my little herb experiment here. And as you can see, this is cilantro, and it's actually flowering. And you know, when it comes to cilantro, I like to take a different kind of approach. Which is I use the seeds as well as the stalks or the stems and the roots when cooking. So cilantro is a little different. I don't usually use a lot of cilantro unless I'm doing like curries or some type of Thai food. But I also have basil in here, and look at that big old spider. What I like to do is the basil it gets attacked by worms, and I can show you an example up in my other basil patch. But when it's around cilantro, and over here I have we move over into parsley. Now the parsley, it's growing, but it's not like doing like as well as I thought it would do. And again, the cilantro is it's flowering. And what happened is I decided to use this website this year that tells me when I'm supposed to plant in my zone, and I didn't know if I was zone 6B or zone 7A, and come to find out I'm actually zone 7A, and so I kind of planted too late for some of these, and what ended up happening was a lot of my vegetables didn't grow very well. And so, I kind of had struggle with that. But I want you to see all the basil. This bed is completely covered in basil, and the basil's doing fantastic. And of course, you know, the cilantro's doing okay. It's flowering, but remember, I can use the coriander, which is the seed, in my recipes. So, and of course, never throw away, like I said earlier, never throw away. You can use the entire plant. The cilantro plant is completely edible, the whole thing. So, this is a different kind of cilantro than I've actually grown before in the past. So, it looks a little different. And then of course this is the parsley. But I just wanted to show you this. I also wanted to tell you that I stopped watering every day, and I only water every like 3 or 4 days. I found that the garden is actually exploding with not so much water. I was putting too much moisture into the soil, and so that was actually stunting the growth of a lot of my vegetables and herbs and stuff. So, but anyway, I just wanted to show you this. And here, let me take you up to but look at this basil. Look how pretty that basil is. I mean, I have so much basil here, I don't even know what to do with it. I'm gonna have to make lots of pesto. But I mean, and then, like I said, this little patch here of cilantro is actually doing really well. And it smells really good. It smells like cilantro. Let me take you over here real quick to let me get beyond all the ferns of the. Let me show you the So there's the parsley. Some of the parsley's doing well, like that right there is doing well. But the basil's actually doing really super well in this bed. I'm gonna show you guys a green curry recipe with some of these herbs. So stay tuned for that. But right now, let's go up to the other basil patch and let me show you what's going on up there so you can see, like, this is the basil here in this patch surrounded by parsley and cilantro. Look how nice it looks. It's not eaten at all. It's doing really well. Now let's go over to the other patch. Okay, so here we are. I wanted to show you some of the, I don't know if you can see, but there's lots of holes in this basil. We might even find a little, there we are, look. Let's see, right there, see him? This patch, I'm always pulling those little guys off. This patch is actually being eaten. Here's one right there by, there's another one right there, by these worms. And this doesn't have any, oh, there's another one down here. See him? Just gotta find them. This patch is actually growing really well, but unfortunately, it doesn't have the protection of any other herbs to kind of deter. Look, there's one right there. It doesn't have anything to deter the worms, and so they're just gobbling everything up. And there's quite a few of them. I mean, there's like lots of them, actually. But all we gotta do is trim these up, and they'll grow back because basil is a summer weed, so to speak. And it's an herb that grows really well. So I just wanted to show you that, the difference. So, you know, always companion plant. And that's what I wanted to kind of figure out, is if companion planting was something that would be useful. And in my other bed, the companion planting is actually working really well. I'm not having this type of problem. So, all right, guys, I want to say thank you once again for watching my video here at Artisan Heirloom Foods. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to get notified of new videos. And, you know, if you like this video, hit that like button. Always comment. Tell me what you're doing in your garden. I always like to, you know, get, you know, new ideas. And that's really what I'm doing this year. I'm pretty much, I'm kind of experimenting to see, you know, what grows well here. So that way here in the next year or two, I can start a market garden and maybe make some money off of my hobby. So, all right, you guys, once again, thanks for spending your time with me. I know you have many choices on YouTube and elsewhere. And until my next video, all of you take care. Thank you.